From the Shire of Guelph, Ontario, this is the Fellowship of Guelphissauga.
The Fellowship of Guelphissauga continues, with the mayor flexing his not-so-strong mayor powers. He tried to flex his strong powers on the tent encampment downtown and the corporation of the Shire's books. Can Carly of Classen and the Elder Elves do anything about the Shire's housing cost crisis? And will the mayor's safe space bylaw and tax increase make it worse? With his safe space bylaw now in effect, people were expecting the tent encampment downtown to clear out. But apparently, the mayor's bylaw powers weren't strong enough to remove them, as the legality of the bylaw remains uncertain. Luckily, no one has complained so far about the minimum wage earners starting to reinforce their tents for wintertime. As long as they stay out of view of the mayor's office window, they might survive the frigid cold and bylaws. Back in the mayor's office downtown, he was also flexing his strong powers on the sunshine listers. He wanted to #solve the housing crisis, which could be achieved by cutting property taxes and making housing more affordable. But apparently, again, the mayor's powers weren't strong enough. He couldn't do any expansionary fiscal policy, as he ended up settling for a 4% inflationary tax increase for next year. The Sunshine Listers returned to the mayor's office with their budget cuts to achieve his weak mayor goals. They proposed deferring $1.1 billion in planned park improvements and road projects. They also delayed the building of a new Waste Resource Innovation Center and a new fire department headquarters. So the Shire's firefighters will have to wait and keep being jealous of the police who got their new shiny police headquarters right next to St. Hortons downtown. The mayor was pleased with the completion of his weak power goals, so he moved on to those of his globalist friends. From the swamps of Toronto, the Big Blue Orc announced the Waste-Free Ontario Act in 2020. The goal of the Waste-Free Ontario Act was to implement the World Economic Forum's circular economy principles. This would be done by making producers of packaging and products responsible for their products through the end of use. The mayor had to implement that transition starting next year, with recyclables instead getting handling by a not-so-for-profit organization known as Circular Materials. They hope to achieve the WEF's circular economy goals, just like the manager at the Shire Smart Cities office downtown. Can Carly of Classen and the Elder Elves do anything about the Shire's housing cost crisis? And will the mayor's safe space bylaw and tax increase make it worse? Stay tuned here to see. This video is brought to you by people who like, share, and subscribe to this channel. You can also support my work by buying me a coffee.